As you guys can tell, we are back on the Ariel Rider X-Class, the 60-volt version. The reason being is honestly the 2-year rear wheel is still messed up, and honestly kind of feels like it's getting worse and worse, so it's probably gonna be a while until the next time I film a video on the 2-year, unless I'm filming like a really slow-paced video where I don't have to worry about going fast, because that thing is just kind of, it feels super sketchy right now, and I don't really want to take a risk in destroying the whole bike when I already ordered a new wheel. I think it was like $200 from Tudio. That's what they charged me, so hopefully it should be arriving sometime this month. But you guys know how Tudio works. They're pretty slow with the deliveries and replacement parts, but it is what it is. No point in complaining now, but at least we got the Ariel Rider to have some fun with. This bike is still amazing. But yeah, we're in the middle of Hollywood right now. We'll probably do some exploring around here. Maybe hit up Hollywood Boulevard again. It is a little bit later in the day than usually. Usually I film my videos around like maybe 6 or 7. It's currently 9:30, basically almost 10. So you know, it might be a lot of traffic. It might be super hectic and crazy, but that's not really the biggest worry for me. Let's take a ride over here and get onto Sunset. It's funny, the second I took a right, it's a good thing I took a right there. There was a motorcycle cop just waiting to pull somebody over.
Oh, hell no!
That was kind of funny. I hope I caught it on camera. That's kind of the good thing about the Ariel Rider right there. If I was zooming on my Tudio, I would have for sure got pulled over. So now I know in my head, I gotta be careful sprinting down Fountain Ave on my e-bikes, because I did not see that cop until literally the last second. That was crazy. So at least we're aware of it now. We gotta be a little bit more cautious when driving around there. Let's actually pull over right here because I want to show you guys something. So remember how I told you guys the brakes on this bike were super squeaky? Well, I solved the problem. The main problem was with the rear. I was able to replace the rear brake pads with these kind of cool brake pads that have fins on them. Let's see if it shows on camera. It's these ones right here. They have fins in them, and they do a pretty good job at cooling down the brakes, and they are performing a lot better. And they're not squeaking anymore, so I'm happy. I can't complain. It was actually at a pretty affordable price, so I'll have a link to them in the description below. They're performing very well. I got the ceramic just because I really wanted the brakes to quiet down a little bit, because they were way, way, way too loud. Here we are now, ripping down Sunset. I feel like more and more cops are getting out here pulling over e-bikes, so the one good thing about this bike in specific is I can just turn the bike off and turn it back on, and the top speed limiter will reset, so I can only go 25. So that's why I want to keep that feature on this bike. It's pretty cool. It has its benefits, you know. Easily one of my favorite things about this bike is the fact that the build quality is so insane. Even though it's a hardtail, I feel so much more comfortable riding this thing off-roading and hitting big bumps just because I know it's not going to break on me. And it's surprisingly light, which is kind of confusing. I thought it'd be a lot heavier than what it was, but no, this is much lighter than my Tudio. My Tudio is way heavier than this bike. I really gotta get a mirror installed here because I can't see what's going on behind me. It's kind of sketchy. I don't know how you guys ride e-bikes with no rearview mirror. That's always been a weird thing for me. Like, I love having mirrors on my bikes because I don't like having to look behind me to see where everyone's at. All right, so what we'll do right now is we'll probably just hit a right over here, and then we'll go hit up Hollywood Boulevard. This thing is getting dirty. I gotta give it a nice little wash. I'll probably do that later today. It's my day off, so I'm finally taking some time to film some videos because I feel like I've been so behind, especially due to the fact that I was moving apartments. And you guys just, I mean, if you don't know now, you know it's the biggest pain in the butt in the world, man. It's just unbelievably annoying, man. And it's like not until when you're in the middle of moving do you realize how much crap you have, you know? But we got it done. We're basically moved in, so now we can get back on track, making 2 videos a week. I think I'm gonna try to stick to a Tuesday and Friday or Tuesday and Thursday uploading schedule. That's the hope, but obviously you guys never know. Life stuff does happen, but I'm gonna work on it. That's the goal. Speed limit is 30, so we're good to go around here. We ain't got nothing to worry about here. Yeah, but this thing rides like an absolute unit, man. When I feel this, when I'm on this bike, it almost feels like I'm on a motorcycle just because of the build quality. It's got blinkers, high beams, low beams, turn signals. It's got everything, so it's kind of strange. It doesn't really feel like an e-bike where it's just like a horn and a throttle. This bike has a little bit more to it. All right, so we're gonna take a right up here, and that's gonna bring us to Hollywood Boulevard. Let's see how it's doing this morning. It is a Friday morning, so it might be pretty hectic. I know Friday nights get very, very crazy, but I don't know about Friday mornings. I guess we're gonna find out right now. Like, the thing about the Tudio that kind of sucks is when you're trying to go slow or make slow movements, or you're trying to ride through a crowd, that throttle is still so twitchy, it's sketchy. But on this thing, the throttle is very like easy to like change your speed on it, you know? It just feels a lot safer in that sense. We got Mickey Mouse over there. Oh, Mickey Mouse over there ready to go. I didn't know Mickey Mouse was a Crip, but who am I to judge, right? Yeah, we got the TLC theater to the left of us. Damn, Yeah, this place is awesome to ride by, I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty cool having it so close to home. The El Capitan Theater, great place to watch movies. That's like the main place I go to watch movies. But you can feel the energy though, it's coming alive, man. Slowly but surely, as the day goes on, this place gets insanely hectic. But I do feel like this is the part of Hollywood no one talks about over here. I've never even seen it. Most people focus on like the TLC Theater and like the little mall over there, but once you get past that, everyone forgets about the rest of it, you know? It's a whole damn road. I forgot that the new Priuses look pretty nice. It's kind of surprising. Like, I would actually buy that car. It looks decent. I really hated the old Prius though. The old Prius was disgusting looking, but this one's pretty nice. I've never been down this road before. I was like so confused for a second there. Is this the street I want to be on? I can honestly say I don't know where I'm at. Like, what the heck? Where am I? I've literally never been here. This is crazy. There's not often times I'll hop on a road and not know where I'm at, especially in Hollywood. That was so funny. My brain was literally like, that was literally the first time in a long time where I literally had no clue where I was at. That's so funny. But we're good. I know where I'm at now. I don't want to get past this trash can for obvious reasons. This thing smells terrible. Plus, I hate riding behind big trucks because you just never know if something's gonna fall off of them. It's just not a risk I'm willing to take. So I give them a lot of space. This is a 30-mile-per-hour road. Not the best road, especially because everyone's trying to pull over here. So it's a bit sketchy, but at least I got new brake pads, so I'm not as worried as I was before. This thing stops on a dime now. Before, I was hesitant to ride this bike because the brake pads were so squeaky. You gotta be nice to people, you know, let them cross the street, let them cross the street. My man was staring me down. I don't know if I did something wrong or if he's just interested about the bike. I'm gonna assume he's just interested about the bike. All right, let's take a ride over here and go down this little weird alleyway thingamajiggy over here. Hopefully it's not blocked off, because if it is, it'll just be awkward. We're climbing. This is very steep, and the bike is climbing. It's struggling a little bit, but it's climbing. And we've made it over the peak, and now we go downhill. Oh, there's poop. That's the thing about these alleyways. I should have known there's poop everywhere. Which is kind of like 101, but at least I don't gotta keep my bikes in my apartment anymore, so I'm pretty happy about that. I have a nice little storage area in my new apartment for bikes. Oh, this place is so bad. I should not have ridden my bike through here. Wow, there's glass everywhere. Ooh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake, and I'm gonna pay for it soon. Let's hope we didn't get a flat. Honestly, that was really, really bad. Especially because these tires are so fat, you just never know. That was a very, very dumb idea. That was really bad. I could literally feel the crunching of the glass. Oh man, that was bad. That's okay though, worth it for the content, lesson learned. I feel like I always pull over the most sketchiest spots. I feel like it's because I look sketchy. I'm not actually sketchy though. I'm not gonna actually touch the bottom of the wheel. That part looks good. I'm gonna just make sure I check the back. Nah, we're good too. Everything's okay. Close call though. That car has been stuck there like a minute, so I'm gonna stare back. That was crazy though. I thought for sure we would have gotten a flat. See though, at least we know the tires are somewhat puncture proof, right? I mean, they claim it on the website. It does seem like it. They're not necessarily super thin, but not super thick. I think it's a nice little middle ground between having like a heavy duty e-bike tire that slows on the bike, but also having a lightweight tire that allows the bike to get higher top speeds and roll smooth. And if any of you guys are interested in purchasing any of Ariel Rider's e-bikes, make sure to use discount code ENZO to save $100 off of your purchase. And just to be clear, you did hear me correctly. You can save $100 off any of Ariel Rider's e-bikes when you use the code ENZO. All right, guys, just like always, though, I appreciate you watching these videos. Please do your boy a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.